Mr. Director, you think we got audio? He says we got audio. Let's see
While you were away.
While you were sleeping, you missed the best monologue in the history of internet radio. So maybe you can tune in this week and hear what you missed. If you were viewing, you saw the long touchdown pass
by Isaiah Wilson.
Our Money in the Bank, our Piedmont Bank Money in the Bank receiver.
And the interception by Randy Cochran.
And the interception. So Norcross has the ball on our own 49, just right short of midfield. Third and long, third and about 17 from the 49. Lewis Williams looks deep.
Oh,
he dropped the ball. Oh, wait, but a friendly fumble. We picked up the friendly fire.
Fumble recovered by number 3, Lance Jackson.
Lance Jackson covered it up for us, just crossed midfield. So we'll be punting. So maybe we'll get a flipped field here.
I had visions of the old Raider Fumblerooski there for a minute there, Bill.
Advance that thing.
I think they changed the rule because of that specific play.
Oh, that pigskin had the pig in it. 8:39 and running in the first quarter. Norcross with the early score, leading 7-0.
Well, so far we won the special teams battle, Bill, and the field position battle. So those are good harbingers for things to come. Oh, the fake punt. Fake punt.
Gonna be good for the first
with
down.
With the backup quarterback, Bill. And he throws it to my good buddy, Michael Porter.
All right, so the drive stays alive with the Trickarooski on the fake punt down to the 22.
Bill, goes to show you how important region play is. We're pulling out all the stops because we need a region win early.
Yes. Need momentum. You need confidence on your side. 1st and 10 from their 22. Lewis Williams has 2 wide outs right. Hands off up the middle. That Lance Jackson pushing his way through for a couple of hard-earned yards.
And Bill, I'm noticing that the Central linebackers are playing some games, trying to get the young offensive line off their marks, but we seem to be handling pressure early.
Central has a history of good linebackers. Lewis Williams up the middle, a gain of a few more. We're going to be 3rd and medium. Fortune on the stop for Central. One of their leading defensive players. 3rd and a long 6 from the 19.
In field goal range, but we'd like to get this first down.
Lewis lobs it across the middle. Lobs it up high. There
touchdown.
He is. Touchdown. Hello, Norcross, Georgia. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Bill, I think we found a mismatch.
Number 11 might be wearing that autographed Chase's Player of the Game shirt after the night, Coach.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns. I like the stat.
I dropped by Chase's grill and wingery before the game, picked up the wings for the production staff, and Chase provided me that autographed T-shirt for the Player of the Game tonight. And I'd say that Mr. Isaiah is the early leader in the clubhouse.
Well, Bill, anytime you get a touchdown pass that easy in a game, that's something that came from film study. They saw something on film. They liked the matchup that they had. And what you really like is the execution. Great throw, great route, great catch. And that usually results in great things happening.
Well, let's go. Let's take this break. We'll be right back with 6:58. Norcross Blue Devils 14, Central Gwinnett Black Knights 0.
Different flavors make the world go around. And now try the flavor of hot honey mustard on the boneless wings meal. Served with crinkle fries, Texas toast, and a 22-ounce drink. Friends, family, flavor. Zaxby's. Indescribably good.
Check now and takes me back. I think he thinks he got it. All righty, 6:58. With the score, Norcross Blue Devils 14, Central Gwinnett Black Knights 0. And we're kicking. Taking in at about the 5. Up the middle. Good coverage.
Good coverage.
Let's finish the deal. They did get him inside the 25. That's always a win for the kicking team.
Absolutely.
When you stop him inside the 25.
Absolutely. And the good guys came to play. Hey, Norcross is in black today, but the funeral ain't for us, Bill. The funeral is for somebody else.
1st and 10 Central at their own 22. And that is good news. Our big guys are off to a fast start. We played real good in that first game in the Dome, and our big guys have struggled. We played tough competition, Coach, these last 3 games.
And that's what you want to get you prepared for region play. So.
Oh, go! Wow.
Good shot.
Christian Wright showed up mobile, agile, and hostile on that after that route. That was a hard-earned 2 yards.
The usual suspects, Bill. Good form tackles by Mr. Wright and Mr. King.
2nd and 8, 6:24. Clock running in the first quarter. Oh! The pass in the flat was knocked down like volleyball.
Well, that was not a lateral, so it'll be an incomplete pass. Great play by Keyshawn.
Keyshawn, yeah, he got his ups on that one.
As my good buddy from Buford, John Lewis, would say, if you can't get there, put a big paw up and bat it down.
Looked like he'd had some of those training from DoubleTrouble.com, and one of our new sponsors tonight. Hope you enjoy their commercials and review their policies. Oh, a good catch. Oh, he almost broke free all the way out to their own 45. And Central Gwinnett moves the sticks.
And let's give Mr. Fomby credit. He's got a little laser there for a 6'4".
That was a gun.
200-pound quarterback. He's gonna get somebody's attention throwing balls like that.
That was a gun. 1st and 10 from the 46. He's looking across the middle. He's got a man open, and he is down at his own at the Norcross 34. Another first down. They're moving the sticks. They got a drive going, Coach. 5:58. We need to stiffen up here.
Good hit by the free safety Joshua Graham, but not after a big gain there. Got to get some pressure on Mr. Fomby because he seems like he's found a little comfort level here.
He's a big kid, 6'4", 200-pound senior. He looks across the middle. He's being chased. He's being pressured. And he's brought down. He scrambles right back. He might have gained a foot.
Keyshawn Williford.
Keyshawn has showed up tonight.
Well, these are the type of games that Keyshawn Williford likes. When teams want to pass, that means he can pin his ears back and come off that edge. And he's as good as you can see in the state of Georgia playing defensive end at the high school level right now.
Second and 10. Fomby with a handoff up the middle. Good stop. It's clogged up.
And Bill, for old school people that like the old crossbuck, we had a little crossbuck action there. That's a little bit of throwback.
Little something for everybody tonight.
Fake the one back, give it to the other back, go in the opposite direction. Hadn't seen it too much from the shotgun.
3rd and 10. Big play. First big third down play of the night. 4:54 and Fomby drops back. He looks left. He throws. Good catch. Brought in down at the 10.
And somehow we fell asleep on the wheel route. They brought that gentleman, number 4, in motion.
And a little too much air around him.
Mr. Reynolds, Darren Reynolds, we'll have to keep an eye on him. Good play design, good execution. Mr. Fomby is on target. He seemed to settle down since throwing that one interception.
First and goal. Handoff around right in. He's trying to make the corner. He's down to the 5, the 4. Going to be spotted at about 3. Randy Cochran up from his corner spot to make the stop. We're running down to about 4 minutes to go.
Making good plays.
Second and goal.
Randy's making good plays in the passing game and the run game. So
handoff. Big 44. Oh, he has bulled his way into the end zone.
Good second effort there by number 44.
Justin Wilkins, number 44 for Central. Pushed his way into the end zone for their first touchdown of the evening. With 3:53 to go, they'll be trying their PAT.
Now it's becoming clear to me why we went ahead with that fake punt early, because they have a high-powered offense. They
the
can
ability,
score
to
quickly.
put points on the board.
Absolutely.
The kick. Oh, no, it hit the bar and bounced off.
I've been watching a lot of football, Bill, and I can't recall seeing a field goal or an extra point attempt hitting the bottom of the goalpost and taking a left turn towards Swanee.
So with 3:53, that was a big point miss. They'll be chasing that point the rest of the night. 3:53 to go in the first quarter. The now score: Norcross Blue Devils 14, Central Gwinnett Black Knights 6.
Chase's Grill and Wingery brings fresh flavors, sizzling buffalo wings, and a warm family atmosphere to the historic city of Norcross, Georgia. Stop by Chase's for a great lunch or dinner from Tuesday through Sunday. If you are looking for the next favorite local hotspot, look no further than Chase's Grill and Wingery.
So, Lance Jackson back at the 10 to receive for the Norcross Blue Devils with 3:53 to go in the quarter, leading by 8. Coach would like to take it back down the field again and put points on the board again. It might be one of those nights.
Well, Bill, you know, our good friend Mo,
Big Mo,
short for momentum.
Big Mo can be fickle.
And we need to get him back in our corner.
Here's the kick.
Short kick.
Taken in by Lance at about the 20. Runs to his right, across the 25, across the 28. He's still fighting. He broke loose. He broke free. He's off at the 45, at the 50. He crosses midfield. He's pulled down by the last guy.
Special teams.
Oh, good hard run by Lance Jackson on the return.
Special teams.
Better than we've seen this year, Coach.
Has been an emphasis in this game today. And I think from last week, you know, sometimes you have carryover. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. Right now the carryover is good because everything that we're doing in special teams is giving us great field position and putting us in good opportunities to strike on offense.
Coach, we've looked at short fields tonight. Last week we never had that opportunity, that advantage, that.
Well, hats off to the coaching staff for making those adjustments, Bill.
Good game plan, good execution. You can have the plan on paper all night, but if you guys don't go do it, it's not the same thing. So, first and 10 from the Central Gwinnett 37. Lewis with the handoff. Is that?
It's Lance, not Lance.
Cam Jackson.
Cameron Jackson.
The other Jackson of the Jackson and the Jackson family, the Jackson 2.
The law firm of Jackson and Jackson.
Good gain of about 7. Throw in the flat to one of the trips over there, first down. He crosses the 25.
Well, and let me explain what happened on that play, Bill. Central Gwinnett is doing run blitzes. They don't want us to establish a run, so we throw a now screen in the flats, and they're short of man, so we get a good gain out of that for a first down.
First and 10 at the 25. Got trips to the left. Lewis takes, keeps, runs up the middle. Good run by Lewis. Good gain of about 6 or 7.
The prestidigitation there, a little sleight of the hand there, Bill.
Maybe the wheels are getting a little better, Coach. He's been taped up like a mummy the last few weeks. Your heart goes out to him.
He looks a lot better. Good old Epsom salt.
The pass to the right. Good catch. Is that Slayton?
Number 84. It was Mr. Slayton.
Yes, good catch. Without putting his knee to the ground. He had the squat, upstairs, downstairs, squat we learned in kindergarten.
And what you love right now is Lewis is spreading the ball around.
He had to keep. He pushed up the middle for carry. He actually handed off to Cameron in the middle of that scrum. 2:31 to go in the quarter. Funny how time flies when you're having fun, Coach.
High-paced game and
handoff straight up the middle again. The big boys push the pile a little bit. Cameron takes it across the 10 to the 9. It's going to be 3rd and about 6.
Long 6, short 7. Or 8.
Never hurts to be optimistic. If you get run up a tree by a bear, enjoy the scenery, somebody once said. 3rd and long, inside 2 minutes in the first quarter. Lewis takes a snap. He looks left. He throws left. Oh my! Man. Oh my! We wanted to put that one into Gwinnett Daily tomorrow morning. That
was
a little bit high. Christian Sims gave it the old try.
Well, bad news is we missed the touchdown catch there, but we have an opportunity for a field goal right here, and this should be within range.
D. Peralta in to kick the jump to field goal. 1:47 in the quarter. It's in kickable distance from the 15, be a 25-yarder. I've seen him do those in pregame. A little low snap, kicks up.
Still got it up. Good concentration.
It's good.
Good concentration.
You're in good hands with the holder. he put it on the tee good.
Teddy Gassard, I saw that. That was excellent.
Good hands by Teddy there. So with 1:42, the new score, Norcross Blue Devils 17, Central Black Knight 6.
How's that saying go?
Different flavors make the world go around. And now try the flavor of hot honey mustard on the boneless wings meal. Served with crinkle fries, Texas toast, and a 22-ounce drink. Friends, family, flavor. Zaxby's, indescribably good.
With 1:42, we're ready to kick off here from our own 40. We'll be kicking off to the Central Gwinnett Black Knights as they're ready to receive back on their 10, and here he comes. He backs up to the 1.
Look at there.
He doesn't down him in the end zone. And
wow.
Oh, a flag on the play. We down him at the 20.
Now, help me out on that, Bill. I was certain the state rule was once the return man went in the end zone, it was a dead ball, dead play, and
he must have been eyeing the football. Because his back foot touched the line, so he must have been that the football didn't touch the chalk, didn't go over
across the plane.
Because it looked like it was in the end zone from here, didn't it?
I'd be interested in talking to one of my referee friends and getting some clarification for that for the next time that I see that.
Well, I told our crew that I was going to be real nice tonight and be nice to our officials. That is not the official who was here yesterday. We were thankful for small favors.
Bill,
I'm not going to get you started on that one. We saw some unusual calls yesterday in the JV game.
He may still be at Lenscrafters, Bill.
He's somebody's dad. He's somebody's father, somebody's husband.
He did as good as he could do.
And he was here. I'll give him credit. I do not want his job wearing the white hat.
Right. We have an injured player. And they're looking to get
it's a central player.
It is. I didn't quite catch a number.
He's getting a lot of attention.
Right, they're getting the medical staff out there.
bless his heart, he's not getting up real quick. So those of you who are people of prayer and people of faith, I'm sure think a good thought. Lift up a prayer for that young man. We don't even see his number yet.
Right.
The medical staff, I think they're maybe going to get the EMTs are headed that way from Gwinnett County Fire Services.
And right now, Bill, I got somewhat of a chill. What you want to see right now, you want to see some kind of movement. If you see movement, even if it's in anguish, that lets you know that the extremities are working.
You don't want to think the worst.
And I got to say something right here. A lot of times when people see the EMTs walking towards a situation, people don't understand, why don't they run? Well, they're trained not to get their pulses and their blood pressure up, so they have to remain calm to be able to assess the situation properly. So
calm, cool, and collected.
Absolutely. So the next time you see that, understand what's going on.
Let's take this moment, and we'll have a word from our sponsors while the EMTs and our medical staff care for the individual on the field, and we'll be right back.
Double Trouble Training is here to make sure athletes become the best they can spiritually, mentally, and physically. If you are in the search for some elite basketball development, look no further than Double Trouble Training. Charles and Michael Pack continue to equip their athletes with the tools that are necessary for today's game. Check out www.doubletroubletraining.com for more information.
I'm feeling it. The fact that there's so many people in that area and they're not backing them away. Well, God, you hope it's.
Different flavors make the world go around. And now try the flavor of hot honey mustard on the boneless wings meal. Served with crinkle fries, Texas toast, and a 22-ounce drink. Friends, family, flavor. Zaxby's.
Chase's Grill and Wingery brings fresh flavors, sizzling buffalo wings, and a warm family atmosphere to the historic city of Norcross, Georgia. Stop by Chase's for a great lunch or dinner from Tuesday through Sunday. If you are looking for the next favorite local hotspot, look no further than Chase's Grill and Wingery.
Double Trouble Training is here to make sure athletes become the best they can spiritually, mentally, and physically. If you are in the search for some elite basketball development, look no further than Double Trouble Training. Charles and Michael Pack continue to equip their athletes with the tools that are necessary for today's game. Check out www.doubletroubletraining.com for more information.
Wow. That's serious.
Chase's Grill and Wingery brings fresh flavors, sizzling buffalo wings, and a warm family atmosphere to the historic city of Norcross, Georgia. Stop by Chase's for a great lunch or dinner from Tuesday through Sunday. If you are looking for the next favorite local hotspot, look no further than Chase's Grill and Wingery.
Different flavors make the world go around. And now try the flavor of hot honey mustard on the boneless wings meal. Served with crinkle fries, Texas toast, and a 22-ounce drink. Friends, family, flavor. Zaxby's, indescribably good.
Double Trouble Training is here to make sure athletes become the best they can spiritually, mentally, and physically. If you are in the search for some elite basketball development, look no further than Double Trouble Training. Charles and Michael Pack continue to equip their athletes with the tools that are necessary for today's game. Check out www.doubletroubletraining.com for more information.
We're back with 135 still, as you can see. You see the scoreboard on the field. It's the same situation that we had when we broke, and you saw our sponsors for the great companies that sponsor Norcross Network, and nothing has really changed. The medical staff continue to give attention to the young man. We haven't been able to get his number because there's just a group of maybe 10 or 12 technicians assisting the young man on the field. He's down on the field at the 20-yard line.
Right. And, Bill, we have a great medical staff here from Gwinnett Medical Center, so I'm sure he's getting the best treatment that is available at the moment. So we'll continue to keep our fingers crossed. And
physicians,
prayers.
Trainers, EMTs, we got the best there is in Gwinnett County. Coach, did you say you saw they took a board?
They did.
A backboard?
Right.
I've seen a lot of the straps, and they've probably been using to try to secure.
And once again, you're looking at one of the EMTs, and he's walking, and that's not because there's not a sense of urgency. They're trained to go about their business a certain way.
Very deliberate.
Very deliberate, very precise, and I'm sure they got this young man's best interest at heart, and hopefully we'll pray for a speedy recovery.
You always never want to think about spinal injuries with so much study in the last few years about concussions.
Right.
This seems to be something even maybe you hate to say more serious than even a concussion. Maybe the
And Bill, you have people that think that football is a contact sport. Football's not a contact sport. Basketball's a contact sport. Football is a collision sport, and we have these, athletic young men moving at very fast speeds and really big-sized guys. These things happen. Nobody intends for something like this to happen. It's just a product of the game. So
sometimes without a collision with an opposing player, sometimes it's your own player, sometimes it's just the ground.
Right.
Right.
But what
I
is
see Coach Todd Wofford in the middle,
right
in the middle of the.
Right. I seem to be somewhat, encouraged by the body language of the people that we're seeing there, and I think once we establish how they're going to get him to the ambulance, that'll tell us a lot.
I'm just checking with our producer. If the feed that's going out, the feed that our viewers seeing, are they seeing the scoreboard, or are they seeing only the scoreboard?
Okay.
Yeah, because the only thing happening on the field, there's a group of about 10 or 12 staff, coaches, technicians. Now they're bringing out the stretcher.
Right, and this is out of respect for the young man and his family.
You do what you got to do.
Right.
We do everything we can. They're
right.
As you mentioned a few minutes ago, we were surprised almost that they didn't roll out the truck. But then now they are rolling out the stretcher on wheels. They'll be They take all that precaution to get him secured,
Right.
so they can lift him
Right.
onto that.
Get him stabilized.
Onto that gurney, onto that board.
And like I said, you just want to see some movement here.
You hope to see that thumb up when they get him on that board.
Right.
Okay, they're lowering it to the ground. Coach Maloof is there with. They're picking him up and putting him on the stretcher. So as they prepare to move the stretcher, you hear the applause from the.
All right, that's outstanding.
Visitors. Let's go to some more words from our sponsors, and we'll be back. His team now is rushing forward to wish him. And now here goes the Norcross team. Everyone is gathering around him to wish him Godspeed. That as he will be delivered probably to Gwinnett Medical in Lawrenceville, Georgia. They're rolling him now toward the ambulance and toward the EMT vehicle just off the track. So let's go to a word from our sponsors, and we'll be right back.
Did we get a number on who it was?
Chase's Grill and Wingery.
Sound like he said it
fresh
number
flavors,
12.
Sizzling buffalo wings and a warm family atmosphere to the historic city of Norcross, Georgia. Stop by Chase's for a great lunch or dinner from Tuesday through Sunday. If you are looking for the next favorite local hotspot, look no further than Chase's Grill and Wingery.
Did you see what happened on the play?
Yeah, it looked like it's right here. So.
Kickoff.
And I think he took a hit to the shoulder and then it got hit there.
Our production crew been trying to go back and view their replays on the video board here in our press box, and trying to determine exactly what happened on that play. It's been so long now they're allowing both teams to warm up, stretch and run, and get ready before we go back to play it. The board says it'll be 4th and 8.
This guy just fell. Look.
Oh no, he ducked his head.
Yeah.
He ducked his head and the guy went over.
Dwayne Dennis is over reviewing the replay on the other video screen with our director. And he says apparently he lowered his head as he collided. See. Coach, are you able to see that? That we get a replay on that?
Yeah.
Or we got it here.
He ducked his head trying to make a tackle.
And it was one of those maybe a stinker to the neck, maybe that. We're watching the kick on the other screen. He's one of the up blockers. Oh, he went down right on the 20. He did.
He ducked his head. He probably hit either his knee or his thigh.
Yeah.
He collided with one of the Norcross guys who was rushing down the field to make the tackle.
Malicious or illegal, or, you know what I mean?
It was just a bad thing that happened.
So,
Yeah.
after the teams are allowed to stretch and warm up after that kickoff, it is first down and 10 from the 10 for the Central Gwinnett Black Knights. 1:35 to go in the quarter.
And we
Coach,
want
that kind of takes the steam out of your sails of all that early emotion. And
yeah, we want to say a good prayer for Mr. Crosby and his family, and wish them the best and a speedy recovery. You hate to see anything like that happen in a game.
We hope and pray that it's
Right.
not serious. It's scary.
And then looking at the replay, from what we could surmise, it just looked like an attempt to make a block, and his head got lowered and had a collision.
Well, I know my son, Coach David Wright, was on the staff at Central Gwinnett a few years ago with Coach Todd Wofford. I have been at their practices. Coach Wofford is certified in the heads up, eyes to the sky way to tackle and block.
Exactly.
So that is not taught at Central, and it's not taught anywhere in the high schools anymore to lower your head.
Exactly.
Blocking and tackling because of that very thing that might happen. So, 1st and 10 from the 10. Fomby takes the snap. He fakes the throw. He's being chased. He throws short, incomplete, in and out of the hands of his receiver. It would have been good for at least 5 yards. But he's got a gun.
I can tell you what I just saw here, Bill. If you remember last week when we played Archer, Archer had a tendency to put people in motion and see how we reacted. And we didn't have a lot of success last week. So, of course, what does your next opponent do? They try to do the same thing that they saw someone else do.
They did their homework.
And give that a shot. But we've improved since last week.
We closed on the play better. Snaps a little high.
Little cross-buck action again.
Oh, we're in the backfield. A stop behind the line. Wilkins, North 44 was stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
I can't say that I've seen that cross-buck out of the shotgun very often, Bill, but they seem to like it.
An old school look to the shotgun.
Right.
Big play, 3rd and 10, Coach.
No matter how much football seems like it's changing, Bill, it always harkens back to the old.
A rose, meaning of the name is still a rose.
There you go.
3rd and 10 from the 10. 52 seconds to go in the quarter.
Big down and distance here. Single high look from Norcross defense.
3rd and about 13. They were behind the line.
We're sending pressure.
He drops into the end zone. He throws. Incomplete.
Incomplete.
It would have been a first down. It would have been good for right about the sticks.
And let me tell you, Bill, Mr. Fomby was on target.
He put it there. He brings it with some zip. He has some steam in that gun. 4th down. Good stop by the defense. So we're looking at another short field.
Hey, I like it, Bill.
Isaiah back. Isaiah would like to have touchdown number 3 on this return.
And this is one of those situations.
Kicking from the end zone. Will we put pressure? Will we do punt safe and try to return? That's
as a head coach. Hey, I'm playing with house money here, so I'm doing punt safe.
Okay, we're ready. He's ready to snap. Good snap. The rugby type kick. It gets it away. Isaiah takes it in at the 45. He runs left. He got down to about the 35. They're going to spot him. Oh, everybody's waving. Are there flags?
I haven't seen.
I see the back judge on the far side tossing his flag.
Oh, man, Laundry.
That would appear to be a block in the back from where that occurred.
Someone has not told the referees that Laundry Day is on Saturday, Bill.
So our friend in the white cap says holding Norcross. That short field we were looking forward to is not going to be quite as short.
Show me a coach in America that don't like his team starting off right at about midfield, Bill.
Could have been worse. From the spot, I was afraid it was going to be pushed back across the 50, but they're going to spot it at the 44. We're on the plus side of the field at the 44. 27 seconds to go in the first quarter. Coach, that first quarter that ran by quickly, we kind of had a gap that was about as long as the time we played. So 1st and 10. Lewis Williams ready to take the snap. He sends his receivers out. He looks. He throws. Good catch.
That's Mr. Hayes Sutton.
Hayes is down to the 15, the 10, the 5.
You got to smell the end zone, baby, and he did. Here's what I like about that play, Bill. You got a receiver in the open field. He recognizes he's got one man to beat. We get a good block downfield from his receiving partner, and he has a nose for the end zone. He gets it in there, and not surprising, Hayes Sutton, Bill.
Good, hard run. He ran through the hand tackle first. Then, like you said, he saw pay dirt. He saw the end zone. Good, hard run by the big guy, Hayes Sutton.
Isaiah Wilson's got some competition.
Kick up. Good. So with 16 seconds to go in the first quarter, now the new score. Norcross Blue Devils 24, Central Gwinnett Black Knights 6. We'll just hold it right here. So with 16 seconds, we'll get ready for this kickoff. we'll, at the end of the quarter, we'll hear more from Chase's Grill and Wingery there in old downtown Norcross. Named by the Atlanta Magazine, best wings in Atlanta Metro. As I said a few minutes ago, I dropped by there to pick up the wings for our staff here in the press box before the game. And they are so happy to support Norcross football and the production staff. So if you're looking for good wings, that's the place. Friday night, live music. You can't beat it.
Our viewers can't smell those burgers, Bill, but we can.
Our press box is right under us here. The concession stand is right under the press box here. There's the kick. Oh, he's spinning his way forward. He's crossed the 20. Great coverage by the kick team tonight, Dwayne Dennis.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And
out to the 21. That's better than kicking them in the end zone.
Built a 24-point quarter.
Production. We haven't seen that this year.
You do that 4 times in a row, you got 96 points, Bill.
We're clicking. We're like you said, the execution. When they see it, they're doing it. Mm-hmm. Like the old coach said, "What about your team's execution?" He said, "Sounds like a good idea to me."
I'm in favor of it. John McKay.
Fomby looks. He's being chased. He's having to run. He's across the line of
scrimmage
about a yard. They made him earn that yard.
By number 6 there, Mr. King, if I'm not mistaken.
Emmanuel King. Coach, we're learning our numbers. We're watching Sesame Street. We're learning our numbers a little better. That's the end of the first quarter. Who's your score?
Good guys.
Blue Devils 24. Central Gwinnett Black Knights 6.
Chase's Grill and Wingery brings fresh flavors, sizzling buffalo wings, and a warm family atmosphere to the historic city of Norcross, Georgia. Stop by Chase's for a great lunch or dinner from Tuesday through Sunday. If you are looking for the next favorite local hotspot, look no further than Chase's Grill and Wingery.
Different flavors make the world go around. And now try the flavor of hot honey mustard on the boneless wings meal. Served with crinkle fries, Texas toast, and a 22-ounce drink. Friends, family, flavor. Zaxby's, indescribably good.
All right, new quarter. Got 12 minutes on the board. I like those numbers that are beside the 12 over there, the 24 and the 6, with 24 on the good guy side.
Hey, 4 drives, 4 scores, so I'll take that every time, Bill.
Well, that's clicking. That's efficient. So from the 22, Fomby looks across the middle. Good throw, good catch. Gain of about 9.
Pass complete to number 11, Cameron King, on the 30-yard line.
For whatever reason, it seems like Mr. Fomby's got plenty of time. So salute to Central's offensive line. They haven't had much success running the ball, but they're doing a pretty good job protecting him so he can get some good throws.
You don't want him comfortable. He throws across the middle. Good throw, good catch again. Knocked down at about the 35. Gain of about 4 on the first down play. T.J. Ellis on the catch for Central Gwinnett.
And that's Mr. King once again.
Emmanuel King showing up again.
The usual suspects, Bill.
2nd and 5. They spot him at the 20, at the 36. Fomby looks across the middle, throws across the middle. He's got a guy open. Across midfield down to the 45. Cameron King again. His big receiver, 6'3", a 205-pound senior. An easy target to look for with a guy that tall with that range.
Kid.
So Central on the move at the Norcross 44. Throws in the flat.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, my, the old tip drill.
You want that to stay in the air just a little bit longer, Bill.
Randy Cochran or someone would be like, hello, yeah, I'll take that. 11:03 to go till halftime. 2nd and 10 from the Norcross 44. Oh, bad snap over his head. He's being chased. He picks it up. He's all the way back to the 30. He lobs it into the flat. Coach, that's good.
Smart play.
That's a good reaction from Mr.
Smart play, because he would have had about a 20 or 30-yard loss.
That could have been disaster for the Black Knights.
And when I saw him throwing the ball there, Bill, I said, I know he's not throwing that in the field of play, because, you know, that just gives the defense a chance to react to it. And wisely done by Mr. Fomby.
3rd and 10 from the 44. 10:55 to go with 2nd quarter.
Got to get off the field on 3rd down, Bill.
Need to stop. Justin Fumby drops back in the shotgun. He throws it. He's got to go. Oh, he overthrew him. He had a step. It was a long throw from this hash to the other sideline. That was a.
Cannot question the young man's arm.
he has a gun, and it's probably registered. 4th and 10. 10:48. So, should get decent field position. He'll be punting. The snap will be at the Norcross 44.
We got Mr. Wilson back.
Isaiah standing on his own 10.
Toes on the, heels on the 10, and if it goes over your head, you let it go.
Let her go. That's
wow.
It's a pop-up snap. The rugby guy gets it, kicks it away. Isaiah says fair catch, and he takes it in at the 20.
Could have been disastrous for Central.
That was another bullet they dodged. 1st and 10 from our own 20. Coach points here. That famous lady might be clearing her throat, ready to sing if you put a touchdown on the board in the 2nd quarter. Of course, never say never, as someone once said. You got to keep playing. That's why they.
Especially with a kid that has the arm talent that Fomby has, you got to continue to put points on the board.
One play.
There you go.
3 wide outs right. Lewis tosses to the left. Is that Lance? Cameron Jackson.
Cameron Jackson, tough, hard-nosed running.
Good hard run around left end, over toward his own bench. Good hard gain of about 5. Second down and 5 from our 26. Lewis Williams takes the snap, throws across the middle. Oh, in and out of the hands of Isaiah. Oh, it's almost intercepted. That ball popped off of Isaiah, and I thought that Central backer was going to pull it in.
The ricochet went backwards and right into the hands of the Central player, and then luckily for Norcross, we dodged a bullet there.
Caught him unawares. Now we're in that 3rd and medium, 3rd and 5 from our own 26. Need a first down.
I'm looking for Mr. Hayes Sutton here, Bill.
3 wide outs right. Lewis looks left. And then Hayes brings it in. What kind of spot? Yeah, he gets a good enough spot at the 35. He's got the first down by about 3 yards.
Bill, call me clairvoyant, but don't call me clear.
Don't call you late for dinner. 10:23 to go in the 2nd quarter. That's a good chain mover. Lewis Williams takes, hands off, up the middle, gain of about 1.
A stout Central run defense.
Good hard run, running down to 10 minutes to go in the quarter.
And back to the previous play, Bill, with throwing the ball to Hayes Sutton, you're playing with house money right there.
Piedmont Bank, money in the bank to Hayes Sutton. 2nd and 9. Throw in the flat. Good run around corner. It's going to be a spot for a first down. Nice run with Christian Sims right in the front of his home team bench. Move those chains down to the 47. 1st and 10. Blue Devils. Lewis with the toss. Cameron Jackson. Lance Jackson. Oh, he breaks free. Runs up the sideline. Good hard run. Lance and Cameron are running hard like they did in that first game at Mercedes-Benz Stadium tonight. getting good penetration on first down. You hate to be second and long. Gives you so many more options when you can be productive on first down.
Absolutely.
2nd and 1, 2nd and short. We got timeout with our official in the white cap says my time. He says first down.
First down, Norcross.
All right. we'll take that delay anytime for the old tomahawk chop movement by the referee to say first down. 1st and 10 from about the 43 and a half.
Bill, you never go broke taking a profit.
Like those green numbers. Handoff up the middle, hard-earned 2 yards.
Lance Jackson, gain of 3 yards in the play.
Lance is working hard tonight.
Absolutely. Tough. And that's what you're going to have to do in region play.
Brought his lunch pail.
Absolutely. You're going to have to run when it gets in the cold weather game, so I see exactly what Coach Maloof is doing here.
Lewis looks across the middle, throws. Good catch. Down to the 20, down to the cross the 20, down to the 15. He's going to be spotted at about the 16. The main man of the evening, Hayes Sutton. Nice catch, nice run. Move those chains. First down, Blue Devils. 1st and 10 from the Central Gwinnett 17. Handoff, left side. Here we go. Across the 15, down to the 12. Cameron Jackson with a good run. Good first down play. Positive play. 2nd and about 5.
We're showing good balance here, Bill, with the run and the pass. Timeout on the field.
Norcross calls timeout.
Central.
Well, the official was pointing upfield, but it was Central, and they said we need a timeout here to regroup. Central really needs to stop here, Coach. They need to hunker down, keep this thing. It's an 18-point difference. See, that's 3 touchdowns. They can't fall behind.
Exactly.
25.
Well, here's what happens, Bill. Norcross scores a touchdown here. Central is pretty much resigned to having to throw the ball for the majority of the rest of the game, which makes them predictable, which gives us an opportunity to be in position to make plays. And
Keyshawn Williford can pin his ears back.
And the secondary can look for the pass. And
you put in that nickel back and
absolutely.
2nd and 5 from the Central Gwinnett Black Knights 13-yard line. Our big guys in the offensive line have done a good job tonight. Most of those guys are 10th graders. We got one senior anchoring that offensive line. Is Eric Mumfrey.
All right, we got Big Abel coming in the game. We're ready to rock and roll. 14 seconds left on the clock. Fade route.
Oh, he fell down. He tripped. The old turf monster got Hayes that time.
I'll go ahead and give a little credit to the DB. He held him for a good period of time there before he got the release.
Took him off his route.
High school football is a little bit different. As long as the ball is in the air, you can have contact with your receiver.
3rd and 5. This may be a 4-down territory. Lewis Williams rolls to his right, looks to his – oh, it's intercepted.
Oh, my gosh.
He runs it out to about the 36.
And the only thing I can think about that play, Bill, it looked like there was a flood play, and I'm not sure if the receiver ran the wrong route. Lewis was expecting him to be somewhere and didn't end up there. And he was throwing to a spot. And the defender had a Christmas gift right there. Christmas in September. He made a good play on the ball. So
now with 8:05 to go in the quarter, Central Gwinnett is back on offense. 1st and 10 from their own 36. Fumby he's being pressured. He's going down right at the line of scrimmage.
How about that? We finally get a hold of him. Great adjustment there by Coach Richardson on the D-line, getting some pressure up front.
Second and 10.
Toss
to
sweep.
the left. He gets around the edge a little bit. Gauge what, 5 or 6?
Good stop up.
Wilkins on the run for the Black Knights.
Randy Cochran on the stop right there, reestablishing the edge once he turned the corner.
Third and 5. Big third down play. 7:19 to go in the second quarter.
Oddly enough, Bill, we've had success on the 3rd and 5s. It's the 3rd and 10s and 20s and 30s that we've had difficulty throughout the year.
Fomby looks. He's being
We got a
pressured.
sack.
He's being pressured. He's going down.
Oh, we may have the ball. Do we have the ball? Who has the ball? Somehow they recover the ball.
He's down. Yeah, he has Fomby spotted down at the 33.
Bill, I've found the solution. Stay out of 3rd and 10s. Let's get in 3rd and 5s. We're good at those.
Fourth down. 4th and about 13. So we're going to get the ball back.
Field position, Bill.
Inside 7 minutes, but time for a good 6-minute drive here. Do we have Isaiah back standing on his own 28? Isaiah Wilson ready to take the snap from Central.
Last snap was kind of high.
See what kind of snap he gets here.
See if we send pressure, Bill.
He's a little low. The rugby guy gets the kick away. It's a little short. It's very short. Isaiah didn't fair catch, and he stopped right where he caught it at the. Well, he actually caught it on the 40, and they're going to spot him down where they pushed him back to the 39. But I said I wasn't going to complain tonight, so it's only a yard, and we are leading by 18 points.
What time does LensCrafters open there, Bill? America's Best.
I saw a few of those spots in Valdosta a few years ago. But now that's another story for another day.
Bill, we're going to have to get them as sponsors here pretty soon to have a good tie-in right there.
The CNI Dog Clinic. The 1st and 10 from the Norcross 39. Lewis has 3 wideouts right. We shift. We go into motion. We hand off. Lance. Lance Jackson up the middle. Lance for no gain.
Another run blitz by Central. Central has decided they're not going to let us run the ball. So we have to take what they're going to give us. If you're going to send linebackers in to clog up the A gaps and stop us from running, you're going to have to pay with, having less people in coverage.
The Central was there 3 down guys, but they put those 2 linebackers up there in a hurry. Oh, good run up the middle. Good hard run by
Lance.
Lance Jackson running hard. Oh, he was almost through that hole.
He saw it. He saw it.
Yeah, he got up saying, "Oh shoot!" He said that he was. He could see daylight as he went to the turf.
Hayes Sutton.
Handoff again. First down. Good push across the 50. 49 was the line to gain, and he made the other 49.
In GFL football, that's what we used to call snake. Snake means, hey, same play. That worked good. They didn't know how to stop it. They get to see it again.
My old friend Shook Jordan used to say, if you find a good number, you call it.
There you go.
Terry Henley said, Coach, if I didn't know better, I think you were trying to kill me. The fake, the throw, in the flats. He's caught it. He's up the sideline. Good, another good gain, another first down, Blue Devils. Christian Sims with the first down. Good catch, good run, up the sideline. And he probably said to his coach, how do you like that, Coach, right, as he ran by the team up the side of his own sideline.
Good play design right there.
1st and 10 from the Central Gwinnett 32, 5:09, clock running. Handoff up the middle. We push. Oh, that's a good hard push. That's good hard 2-yard gain. 5 minutes running.
And I love what Norcross is doing with alternating the law firm of Jackson and Jackson. One guy comes in, gets a hard run. The next guy comes in, does the same thing.
Keep them fresh. Hands off to Lance. It's a good block. Good block around the left-hand corner.
Cameron.
Good run.
Touchdown.
Hello, Norcross, Georgia. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Good hard run. Good blocking. Great blocking on this side.
That's a good demonstration of smelling the end zone. He got close, and nothing was going to stop him from getting that score.
Coach Gitter's number 82. He sealed that corner. He stayed with his block. He escorted all the way into the end zone.
One of my favorite things. Oh, there you go. You want to make Coach Dennis smile? Number 82, sophomore wide receiver, Antoine Allen.
Oh, man, he deserves a star beside his name for that touchdown. What a block. He stayed with him.
And he will tell you, Coach Dennis would tell you, no block, no rock.
Kicks up. It's good. 4:34 to go in the first half. Our new score, Norcross Blue Devils 31, Central Gwinnett Bike Knights 6.
Let me see that play again. I didn't even see it. You went on.
Different flavors make the world go around. And now try the flavor of hot honey mustard on the boneless wings meal. Served with crinkle fries, Texas toast, and a 22-ounce drink. Friends, family, flavor. Zaxby's. Indescribably good.
We're set to kick. 4:34 to go in the first half. D. Peralta kicks. Good, hard, long kick. It's
wow, Bill.
He catches it right on that goal line, and the referee says, "Go, boy."
Oh, man.
Good, hard run. He's
Whoa.
still on his feet. He's up past the 30, the 35. He's pushing across the 37. Hard run, but number 44 for Central Gwinnett.
Good pursuit because he was one block away from taking it back to the house. And
Till a track meet breaking out.
good recovery by the special teams from Norcross, and that's the best return that Central's had tonight, I believe.
4:23. You'd like to hold it right here. Keep that 31-6 lead at the half. Don't let them up. Don't give them hope going into halftime.
Oh,
a little false movement. Everybody's pointing at each other.
Who got it? Who got it? You got it. Who did it? You did it. He did it.
The defensive umpire comes running in. The referee from just over the line, behind the linebackers. And they're all talking. Everybody's pointing at each other. Central says Norcross. Norcross says Central. They're going to march.
False start.
Illegal procedure. Central Gwinnett.
Bill, I'm interested in seeing what kind of what class the offensive line from Central is. I'll take a peek at that right now.
So moving back 5, 1st and 10 from the 33. Justin Fomby claps his hands. Oh, everybody's moving. Is there going to be a flag? Yes. Yeah, they blew it. They blew it dead. That's got to be illegal procedure. They call offsides on the defense.
Texas two-step.
So, back them up, move them up. Head them up, move them out. 1st and 10. Back to where we started. 4:23 to go in the quarter, second quarter, first half. Justin Fomby has 3 wide outs right. He looks right. He looks over the middle. He looks left. He throws deep. Oh, good coverage by Mr. Cochran.
And I'll tell you what, Bill, if there was not good coverage by Randy Cochran, Mr. Fomby is putting the ball right where it should be.
He threw that a long way.
It took great coverage to break that up.
That was about 50 yards in the air.
I don't know what his college prospects look like, Bill, but somebody's going to get a good one.
2nd and 10. He steps, he looks, he throws. He caught it for a gain of about 5. He threw that flat-footed, Dwayne, didn't he?
Almost bumped into his running back and still got it off.
That was just all arm.
Talented kid.
I'd like to do that in my dreams. Third and about 5. Okay, Coach, you said 3rd and 5 has been good to us tonight. Let's see if it still is.
It's been good to us.
Screen. He broke loose of the tackle. He's getting his first down. He's crossing the 50. He's spun down at the 44.
And touchdown saving tackle by number 1, Joshua Graham. Had him for a split second there, and he wrinkled out of it.
He had him behind the line. 44 is a hard runner. What's his name, Dwayne?
Mr. Justin Wilkins.
Justin Wilkins for Central Gwinnett, a hard runner. He's a big boy.
Listed at 5'10", 185.
He looks about 20, 30 pounds heavier the way he runs hard.
A fire hydrant with feet.
Throw in the flat to the left over on his own sideline. He gets about 5. 3:15 to go in the quarter. We'd like to stiffen up here. Keep him out of the end zone. Second down, 2nd and 6 from the Norcross 39. He's got an empty backfield. He sends wide outs all over the place. He takes a little low snap. He looks across the middle. He throws. He lobs it up. And that looked like me looking for that one, Coach.
Well, we had some pressure from the inside that forced Mr. Fomby to throw that ball a little early, and he's a little bit off target.
The receiver looked like the old bobblehead dog in the backseat of the car. His head was going both ways looking for that one.
Couldn't quite tell whether or not we had a stunt or if that was just somebody,
Well, here's your favorite play, 3rd and 6.
Hey.
3:08 to go. 3rd and 6 from the Norcross 38.
Come on, Blue Devils. Let's make it happen.
Okay, he's got 9 guys packed in there close. Big number 44 is right beside him. Is it close enough to run? No, he backs up. He's going to throw. He looks. He throws. He catches.
Good tackle.
He's going to be short of the first down.
Good tackle, and I believe that's Mr. Jump.
Are they going to spot that ball at the third? Duran Jump. That our head official's looking at it. He's doing his. He says
first down.
He says first down. Well, from where they spotted it, it is a first down. But I think looked like they hit him back closer to that 35-yard line. But 3 minutes. 3 minutes to go. 3:00 on the clock. 1st and 10. Central from the Norcross 33. Central got some pretty big boys in that interior line.
Oh,
Incomplete.
gosh.
Incomplete.
Hit Jump right in the hands, and I'm telling you, with his 4.4 speed, if he catches that ball, you ain't going to catch him with an Uber.
Tyler Moore being called out for the first time. We haven't heard his name a lot tonight. He had the great game against Mill Creek here in the first home game of the year. Second and 10, 2:40 to go in the half. Yes, 2 backs in. He's getting a little blocking. He's looking. He wants a little time.
Here we go.
No. Is it loose?
Oh, gosh, darn it.
Well, I guess they say he threw it.
Bill, I'll explain to you what happened on that. Mr. Fomby is 6'4". If he's 6'2", that's a fumble. But he happens to be 2 inches taller. Just long enough to make that an incomplete pass versus a fumble.
An awkward-looking pass. As our PA announcer says, it's ruled an incomplete pass. Third and 10. Big play here, 3rd and 10. It may be 4-down territory with 2:30 to go in the first half. 3 wide outs left. Justin Fumby. No, we got number 2 in there, quarterback. He rolls to his left. Is he going to keep?
Oh, gosh.
He's going down.
Chris. Oh, my God. Well, you get pressure by our good buddy Kashawn Williford, and Christian Wright came through and made a heck of a tackle and didn't give him an opportunity to get rid of the ball.
They're in a hurry. So that puts them behind the sticks. 4th down. 4th and 18. Are they going to punt or throw the deep ball? I think they're going to throw the deep ball for the first, try to get the first down. He has 3 wide outs on the far side over toward the Norcross sideline. 1:39 clock running. Timeout, Norcross. I guess if you keep them in your pocket, they don't do you any good, so you might as well call them when you need them. And
you can't take them home with you. And this may be one of those situations as a coach where you just want to remind them, hey, be cognizant of the fake.
Don't get beat. Don't get our JV guys last night had the game in the bag, and they let somebody get behind them and ended up losing a tough game last night in the last minute.
Absolutely.
After that was over, I walked across behind the scoreboard and saw our softball ladies win a great game against the Parkview softball team. So at halftime, we've invited the coach to come join us here and tell us more about that game last night and tell us about some postseason activity that might be going on here at Norcross with softball in the next week or so. Coach Ermers will be hopefully join us if he can, if he is able to make it tonight. His invitation is open for him. And Coach, you ran into an interesting possible interview also. We might talk to it.
Right. I'm not sure if he'll still be here at the game, but New York Jets tight end and former Norcross Blue Devil Chris Herndon's in the building.
Wow.
And he looks the part, Bill.
Passes the eye test. 134, 4th down.
Oh, gosh.
Keeper up the middle. He's going to run. He's going to get the first down. He is knocked down at the 17. Great idea.
Fomby is athletic. He's athletic. And
cerebral and physical.
Bill, I've been impressed with the kid.
He sees the field. He knows the game.
Makes good decisions. He's just.
But Coach Todd Wofford is a good quarterback coach.
Right.
So he has a good pupil, a good 1st down and 10 for the Black Knights. 1:14 clock running. He rolls to his left. He throws to the middle. He's got it caught. He is in the end zone. Touchdown.
Wow.
Touchdown, Central Gwinnett Black Knights. So they did what they had to do there on that drive to get a little.
Good design, good throw. Listen, you can run those type of plays when you got a quarterback that has the type of arm that Mr. Fomby has. I mean, let's go ahead and give credit where credit's due. Good play design, good throw, just slightly a little late on the coverage.
Then a Cam Newton type thing. If you've got to keep an eye on him.
Exactly.
He's got the ability to hurt you with his feet.
You have to account for him.
Central is going to go for 2 since they missed since that first kick. They're going to call a timeout and look at their play call there. So when that first kick bounced off the bottom of the crossbar,
like you said, it's got them chasing points.
Now they got to get that point back. So they're at 31-12. So they're going to talk about it. We'll just keep it right here with 1:05 as we are narrowing down toward halftime here.
Well, Bill, let's take a look at.
It's been an active first half, Coach. It's really disheartening to see the young man get hurt and be carried away by the Gwinnett's finest medical staff, EMTs. Your heart and your prayers and thoughts still go out to him.
Well, I'll make it a point to talk to my good friend Kebo Taylor, who's one of the coaches on that staff, and get an update, and we'll mention that on next week's telecast.
So, after the timeout, both teams retreated to their sidelines to get instruction from their coaches. So Justin Fomby has wideouts spread all over the field. Number 44 sort of in the slot.
I'd watch for the run.
And he slides to his right. He throws in the end zone. It's incomplete. His receiver dropped it. He was open.
Well,
And Coach, usually when a lot of these incompletions are hitting between the numbers.
hey, you can't fault Mr. Fomby. They ran what my good buddy Jeff Anderson used to call flood right. It's every major college runs that play, and
his completion percentage might not be dazzling.
Exactly.
But he had a lot of drops.
Exactly.
So with 1:05 to go in the quarter, we'll take this break.
Yeah, the kid's impressive, man.
Chase's Grill and Wingery brings fresh flavors, sizzling buffalo wings, and a warm family atmosphere to the historic city of Norcross, Georgia. Stop by Chase's for a great lunch or dinner from Tuesday through Sunday. If you are looking for your next favorite local hotspot, look no further than Chase's Grill and Wingery.
All right, we're ready for the kickoff. Lance Jackson back for the Norcross Blue Devils. 1:05, 31-12, the new score. Norcross on the positive side of that encounter. Central Gwinnett got it teed up, ready to kick from their 40.
Yeah, I thought y'all said I was bad luck.
And taken in at the 10, across the 20, across the 25, across the 30. Isaiah Wilson with a nice return. Going to be spotted down just across the 30. At about the 31, 32. 58 seconds. Be interesting to see right here how wide open.
No, this is the first time I
Coach
heard
Maloof
about that.
calls it here with 58 seconds.
Wow. That's crazy.
First and 10.
Oh, my goodness.
58 seconds. Lewis Williams has two wideouts to either side. The ball spotted.
All right, I'm up here.
The 32,
on the
maybe the
webcast.
32 and
I'll
a
talk
half.
to you later.
Lewis looks across the middle.
All
He's
right.
being chased. He looks. He throws. Oh, it's intercepted.
Out of bounds.
Williams' pass is picked off at the 47.
Intercepted right about almost midfield, about the 48 of Norcross. So with 51 seconds,
Yeah.
Coach, we got to buckle up, buckle down, hunker down here, and
Lewis tried to squeeze one in the tight window right there and give it up to the defender on making a good play. Sometimes you just got to
discretion is the better part of valor.
Right.
That you live to hunt again. You,
take the loss, throw it out of bounds, and live to see another play.
You don't set them up 51 seconds right here on our side of the field. First and 10 from the Norcross 49. And this guy's got a gun. He's going to be airing it out. And we just saw him run about 40 yards a few minutes ago, so you got to keep an eye on him. Here's the snap. He looks down the middle. He throws. It's complete to number 4. He's being spun around, and he goes down. Gain of about 8. Reynolds on the catch for Central Gwinnett. 37 seconds. Clock running. Central has one timeout left.
And what we're learning is you cannot let Mr. Fomby stay in this game.
And Central calls that one timeout they had remaining. 32 seconds to go. So he's going to be putting it up. Mr. Keyshawn Williford and his friends on that down 4 need to put pressure.
And I've been paying attention to Keyshawn tonight, Bill. He's been
close.
He's been a frog hair away from getting a sack. So let's see, in the second half we can get a little bit closer and get a hold of Mr. Fomby before
several hurries.
Right. He's making him
if,
step up in the pocket.
If Justin Fomby is comfortable,
right,
it's usually bad news for the Bears.
Exactly.
It's bad news for the good guys.
Right.
So, second and 2, 32 seconds. Second down and 2 from the Norcross 41. Got to keep them out of the end zone right here, Coach. We got a ball game on our hands again.
Absolutely.
If they get into pay dirt. Fomby claps his hand. He rolls to his right. He looks to his left. And that throw deep. Oh, my. It was off the hands of his receiver, number 13.
Once again, Bill, not because of Mr. Fomby. He is delivering the pigskin on time.
It was there. It was off the hands of T.J. Ellis. T.J. would love to have that one back. 24 seconds. Third down. 3rd and 2 from the Norcross 41. Three wideouts right, one left. Empty backfield. Fumby calls his signals. Takes the snap a little bit high. He draws it in. He looks left. He's being pressured. He rolls out. He's running.
Such a dangerous kid.
Oh, the
fumble,
ball's freeze. The ball's on the
field.
ground. Norcross says, we got it. The referees are looking at each other. They're looking at each other. They're still looking at each other. The head official says, no, he says, Central Gwinnett ball. Of course, he was not around to know who had the ball. It was about 5 seconds later, but that's okay. 14 seconds. 1st and 10. They needed 2.
We got to be careful.
The clock's running. They have no timeouts. It's down 8, 7, 6, 5. The snap's off. Fomby throws deep.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, my. Timeout in the first half. That ball was just off the fingertips of the Central Gwinnett receiver.
And Mr. Jump is
Mr. Dron Jump is holding a calf muscle in the end zone.
I don't know if that was a cramp or
at the end of the first half.
Let me see if they get him up.
Hope he. I think at least he's setting up, so that's he'll go into the field house, which is located just across the track from the end of the field he's on. He couldn't be closer to it, more convenient to it to get off. Coach, you've got some halftime scores there.
I've been slightly distracted because I'm trying to find out some things about what's going around in the state and in the region. So we'll give you a couple of halftime scores or updates on scores. In a big powerhouse game, you have Colquitt County and Grayson. Grayson 14, Colquitt County 3, Bill. Buford and Archer, who we played last week, Buford is up 17-13 at the halftime, and that's extremely surprising. Brookwood on Berkmar, no surprise there, 49-0. Parkview up 30-13 in the third quarter on Milton. Walton out of Cobb County, 31-14. And in the Wintersville Classic there, Bill, we have Valdosta leading Lowndes, 22-21 in the second quarter. So just a few.
A lot of big games going on tonight. We're going to go to these commercial breaks, and we're going to come back with some Norcross Blue Devil softball discussion after these words from our sponsors.
Double Trouble Training is here to make sure athletes become the best they can spiritually, mentally, and physically. If you are in the search for some elite basketball development, look no further than Double Trouble Training. Charles and Michael Pack continue to equip their athletes with the tools that are necessary for today's game. Check out www.doubletroubletraining.com for more information.
I got my notes.
So what are you going to ask me?
No wasting time at all. We're so phenomenal. Come on and give me that. Oh, oh, oh. Gonna be mine every time. Say,
Different flavors make the world go around. And now try the flavor of hot honey mustard on the boneless wings meal. Served with crinkle fries, Texas toast, and a 22-ounce drink. Friends, family, flavor. Zaxby's. Indescribably good.
Chase's Grill and Wingery brings fresh flavors, sizzling buffalo wings, and a warm family atmosphere to the historic city of Norcross, Georgia. Stop by Chase's for a great lunch or dinner from Tuesday through Sunday. If you are looking for the next favorite local hotspot, look no further than Chase's Grill and Wingery.
What are you going with first?
Let's see. Just welcome back to halftime, Norcross Network halftime. We are honored to have our coach Ryan Ermers from Norcross Lady Blue. Danny and I, Coach Danny, was talking about last day. Do the softball girls use the Lady Blue team, or is it just Blue Devil softball?
Yeah, we're just Blue Devil softball.
Blue Devil softball. Great day yesterday over behind that scoreboard over there. Great win. Tell us a little bit about that win over Parkview yesterday.
Well, like you said, it was a real big win. So far since I've been here for the past three years, we've never beaten Parkview before. You know, they're historically a very solid program in the state. The gold
standard in Gwinnett and in the state.
Yeah, they are a very solid team and a very well-coached team. But, you know, the girls knew that we had a goal in mind, and our goal is to host a state playoff game this year. And the only way we could do that was we had to beat Parkview, and we knew we had to beat them by 3 since they beat us by 2 earlier in the season.
So the run differential, yep. they had beaten us by 2 at their place, so we had to win by 3. We
yep.
won 10
and we won
6.
10 to 6. Yep. So we ended up winning by 4.
We won by 4. little bit of insurance there. We win 10 to 4. But the way we did it, we won in the latter stages of the game. Big runs, big time. Some of the notes from there. Faith Lawrence, 3 for 3. What a game Faith had yesterday.
That girl has come through day after day for us.
I think she was a star on School News today.
Oh, yeah. She's
this is her day. Have yourself a day,
She's had a few of these, so she really swung the bat well. As well as Sarah Tracy, a freshman.
Oh, man.
That she stepped up really well lately, drove in a couple big runs. She was the one that drove in that last insurance run.
Great pitching in the circle.
Oh, pitching.
Starting pitching, closing pitching. Wow.
And, by sophomore Bella Krauth. You know, she's been really throwing real well lately, so that's what is giving us a big boost of confidence there, making us think that, you know, we can continue this going forward here over the next few weeks and into the playoffs.
Wow. So, people were so excited yesterday that puts us in position to host the first playoff game at Norcross.
Yeah, you know, like I said, that was our goal, is to put ourselves in a position, and we've done everything that we could. You know, as of right now, we're the 2 seed. We got to take care of business next Tuesday against Berkmar, which I feel pretty confident we can do. And then
a little bit of help from our friends at Brookwood.
A little bit of help from Brookwood. We do need Brookwood to beat Parkview for a second time. But, you know, like I said, we've done everything that we could. We took care of business on our end.
We'll be road warriors if Brookwood can't help us out.
Yeah, if Parkview ends up winning, then we'll have to we'll end as a 3 seed.
So
we'll
everybody stay tuned to your internet. If you can't make the game, well, we don't want to make their game. They're playing Brookwood and Parkview are playing. Do you know where that one?
They're at Parkview.
At Parkview. So it may be tough for Brookwood, but I think Brookwood owes us a few things. It was such a good win. Like you said, Parkview is the gold standard in everything they do. Recently, a couple of weeks ago, one of our rivals in football was quoted in the Gwinnett paper saying, a win over Norcross is always great. I kind of felt that way yesterday. A win over Parkview is great. That, as you said, that it's been a long time coming, and it makes it even sweeter when it does.
Oh, yeah.
Tell us a little bit more about yourself. You said this is 3
Yeah,
this
years?
Is
my 3rd year as the head coach here. My 4th overall. 4th down in Georgia, actually. I moved down as soon as I got to Norcross. I moved straight down from Michigan, where I'm born and raised.
What part? What part of home?
Sterling Heights. It's about a half hour north of Detroit.
I've been up in the area twice this year.
It's cold. It's cold, man.
My boss said something. I may need to go back. He said, "We'll try not to send you in January because I did go twice this spring and summer."
It's pretty nice that time of the year, but that winter months roll around, it's bad.
That's great. What do you teach?
I'm a high school math teacher here, so mostly geometry and a little bit of kickoff.
Great. That is great. So we're pulling for that first home playoff game next week. Let's see. The final games are Tuesday.
Yep.
Playoff starts a weekend.
So then we'll have the region tournament the week of fall break here. So that Tuesday, Wednesday will be a region tournament.
And is it like baseball? Two out of 3.
2 out of 3. So
the upper
the 1 and 2 seeds will play each other
first.
Yep.
Then if somebody doesn't sweep, you go the next day to the other school to play
game 3.
To play game
yep.
3.
And then the following week after we get back from fall break is when the state playoffs officially start. I believe it's October 10th is the first game.
Coach, my friends in Alabama heard about us, and they said, over in Alabama, that softball is a spring sport for girls. and he said, was that region? I said, yeah, it's getting ready for it. This is the real schedule, real stuff. Great atmosphere yesterday. Such excitement. Enjoyed it so much. I'm an old Auburn softball fan for the last few years. I became a fan of Jenna Abbott, who's from Dawsonville up here. Ran into her mom one day on a survey, and her mom saw my Auburn paraphernalia, and so I became the unofficial Jenna Abbott fan. We made it out to Oklahoma City, my wife and I did, to the college Women's College World Series.
Nice place.
Softball. People there's not much soft about softball.
No.
Softball
not at all.
is fun. If you've never been to one, so Norcross fans, you need to support the Norcross Lady Blue Devils softball. Great atmosphere as you get into the playoffs. Let's get behind them. Let's get another big old ring like those basketball girls and guys and football players, like it says on our wall out here.
Absolutely.
Well, Coach Armours, thank you for being here.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations
Thanks for having me.
on a great year. The season was. I saw your season record.
What are we now? We are 15 and 7.
Oh, great,
right
great season, good season. And now it's all you're reaping the benefits of it. So let's get a little help from our friends over at the Brookwood Broncos,
hope so.
and let's host that first home game.
I would love that.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Good night.
Double Trouble Training is here to make sure athletes become the best they can spiritually, mentally, and physically. If you are in the search for some elite basketball development, look no further than Double Trouble Training. Charles and Michael Pack continue to equip their athletes with the tools that are necessary for today's game. Check out www.doubletroubletraining.com for more information.
Go ahead, put it on. Good evening, sports fans. We're just about done with halftime, but we got two special guests up in the booth tonight that we want to talk to you guys about. First and foremost, we got my main man here, number 89 for the New York Jets, tight end, Chris Herndon. It is so good to see you back. I want you to talk to them about playing here at Norcross, your journey through college and making it to the NFL, and why it's so important to be a part of this program. Go ahead, Chris.
Well, first off, thank you for having me. But, I had a short time here at Norcross. I only played my last 2 years, but I can definitely say in those last 2 years I built a numerous amount of brotherhoods, and, our relationships with one another were so close. And,
Absolutely.
From on the field to pushing each other each and every day at practice and in the weight room to, making sure one another was, all right offside of football as well.
Exactly.
And, it all translated to college. A bunch of us had the opportunity to go play, and, we kind of did a pretty good job of keeping up with each other and, just continuing to be there for one another. And, some had different paths, and
right.
But that didn't change how we treated one another. We all stayed close.
Absolutely,
just
family,
supported one another. Exactly, a family, and
right.
Some had the opportunity to continue to pursue their career at the next level, and
right.
We're so thankful. I know I am, and,
right.
Especially with my injury ending my senior year. So
right.
just being able to still pursue my dream and my goals is truly a blessing, and it's an honor to be there.
Well, hey, Chris, I can tell you this. Guys like yourself, and Trent, you can come on in here too. We got another guy from that crew, Big Trent Jenkins. I'll step to the left and let you guys get a little shine here. Norcross High School football is not what it is without the two gentlemen that you see standing in front of this camera. I've always told people Norcross has always had athletes, but when we got good play from the offensive line with guys like Trent and Big Trent and Horatio and Blake and Northrop and all those guys, it's what made that run special. You know what I mean? We were the first team in the state of Georgia to win, 6A? 2 times, right? And that got it all started. Before that happened, Norcross was known as a basketball school. Everybody thought, when you said Norcross, you said basketball. But when you say Norcross now, you got to mention Chris Herndon. You got to mention Jeremy Davis. You got to mention Alvin Kamara, Bryce Butler, Max Davis, Max Garcia, and all these other guys that came through and paved the way for what you're seeing in front of you tonight. So I wanted to me getting Chris up here is kind of selfishly to get him up here and say thank you to you and the other guys that paved the way and shine a beacon on these kids, because what happens is when you come back here to Norcross and you show these kids that it's possible, you can turn something that went from a thought to a dream to a reality, man. So I want to tell you congratulations, God bless you, and I appreciate you. I saw you on Monday night make the catch, and it's so funny. As soon as you made the catch, my phone rang. I was sitting down at a nice eating establishment playing some free poker there, Bill, and I was telling the gentleman right next to me, I said, hey, man, that's my son's teammate that made that catch just then, right? And my son calls me on the phone. He says, did you see Coco, Dad? And I was like, absolutely, of course I saw it. He says, I just wanted to make sure you're watching it. So we watch every one of you guys that have made it out of here, and we're the biggest fans. Now, everybody knows I'm a Cowboys fan, but when you guys are not playing my team, I'm rooting for you against whoever else you guys are playing for. So, I know this week you're off after playing on Thursday night. I know Alvin will be in the Dome and the Benz this weekend, so I'm sure you guys will catch him up and catch up with him and tell him, do the same thing that you guys do. Come back here and inspire these kids, because it's what's going to keep Norcross continuing to be one of the best football programs in the state and in the country. There's only 2 other schools, I think, Bill, that have more players in the NFL than Norcross right now. Long Beach Poly, that's where Snoop Dogg went. And, that's one thing. And I think the other one, can't remember right off the top of my head, but it don't matter. We're in the top 3, and and if guys like you keep coming back and inspiring our guys, we'll have plenty more, because we got a sophomore class that's eerily reminiscent of you guys. And they're just missing 1 or 2 pieces, Chris Herndon and a Trent and a Horatio, those type of guys, to bring it all together and stuff. So I want to thank you. Thank your families. I'm good buddies with your dad and coach your little brother, and I'm just a big fan. I'm a big fan because I see what it can happen, what can happen and what it can do to have great guys in this program. It starts with good families, great kids, and guys that are willing to work, and you guys did it the right way. So God bless you guys for coming out, man, and much success to you, Chris, and, you know, keep doing what you're doing, all right?
Thank you so much.
All right, man. God bless you, brother.
Thank you for having me.
All right. Y'all.
No wasting time at all. We're so phenomenal. Come on and give me that. Oh, oh, oh. Gonna be mine every time. Say hey.
Different flavors make the world go around. And now try the flavor of hot honey mustard on the boneless wings meal. Served with crinkle fries, Texas toast, and a 22-ounce drink. Friends, family, flavor. Zaxby's. Indescribably good.
Double Trouble Training is here to make sure athletes become the best they can spiritually, mentally, and physically. If you are in the search for some elite basketball development, look no further than Double Trouble Training. Charles and Michael Pack continue to equip their athletes with the tools that are necessary for today's game. Check out www.doubletroubletraining.com for more information.
Welcome back. What a halftime. That was great. Softball, Norcross, ladies softball superstars from Norcross football. It doesn't get much better than that. We're ready to kick off this third quarter. Central Gwinnett will be receiving. And here's the kick. It's going to bounce out of bounds. So they will, the Central Gwinnett Black Knights will take over 1st and 10. They'll put it in play on the Norcross, on the Central Gwinnett 35-yard line, on the negative side end of the field. 12 minutes on the clock as we start the third quarter. Dwayne Dennis doesn't get much better than that.
Hey, in-house celebrities. It's good to know people there, Bill.
Man, eat your heart out. Man. Alex, just check in on us there. Our man with a plan for all the backups or everything electronic here at Norcross.
Oh.
Rolls around left end.
Trick play.
He's making the corner. He's turning it up. It's going to be a almost first down. You never. One referee's. They're going to give him. They're going to spot him that extra 2 yards he bounced.
Kind of a little wildcat play there.
1st and 10.
Randy Cochran on the play again there, Bill.
Coming up, finishing off, not letting that be that last man in the gap. Handoff up the middle. Having a little audio difficulty.
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you good, Dwayne. Dwayne says it sounded like he wasn't getting feedback from his headset, but our director says you're good.
All right, good to go.
Yeah, I hear you good. Throw across the middle, good for about 6 or 7. The guy has quite an arm, Coach.
Hey, he's next level, if you ask me.
He's good.
You know, somebody's going to get a steal. Let's try not to make him look too good tonight, Bill.
Third down. It's that third and short. Third and 4.
We've been better on these than we have on the Longhorns, Bill.
Come on, D-line. Probably Rose to his right. Throws to his right. His receiver caught that one. His receivers have let him down a lot on that five. I think he has so much mustard on it that they have a hard time bringing it in. He brought that one in as he was falling to the ground.
I would tell my quarterbacks, Bill, know your personnel. You can't give everybody the smoke. So he's got a little touch as well.
Throwing deep, a little high.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, and we got a flag about 3 seconds later. Probably defensive interference from where that one came from.
I think we had number 29, Roland, coming off the hash there.
Defensive interference.
Yeah, pass interference.
On the Norcross Blue Devils.
That would have been, I think the culprit on that one was Desmond Johnson.
That moves the sticks. 10:32. Minute and a half in. Coach, we need to. Don't give them life. A touchdown here puts them back in the game.
Don't let them hang around.
This guy can make it happen. Justin Fromby is a good one. 1st and 10 from the Norcross 27. Takes the snap. He looks left. He throws left. He's got a guy open in the flat. He has it. He has his first down. He crosses the 15.
And that looks like the same play they scored the touchdown on last time, Bill. Kind of slipped him out there in the flats. And
Ellis on the reception for Central Gwinnett. They're inside the red zone, knocking on the door. 10:23. Move the change. 1st and 10. Defense needs to put a little pressure. Like you said, when he's comfortable, he's dangerous. Hands off up the middle, gain of about 5. The clock runs. Wilkins, the carrier for the Black Knights.
That number 44, Bill? I believe that is him.
Jalen Carter's had a good stop, made several stops in that interior line for Norcross tonight.
Late motion.
Handoff up the middle again. It's a gain of about 2. Wilkins again. He's trying to go with the big guy now. They've got us looking for the pass, so he thinks he's going to open up that middle.
Exactly. And what they did there is they brought a little jet motion there to keep you.
Little eye candy to go with it. 3rd and short. 3rd and about 2. The handoff, little cross action. Oh, good stop by the defense.
Old school cross buck again there, Bill.
Tyler Moore tonight. He was a big play of our first home game against Mill Creek, so he steps up. He was the winner of that player of the game, Chase's Wingery T-shirt. Tonight, Coach, the guy gets a autographed edition of the Chase's Wingery, autographed by Chase himself.
Absolutely.
No, you can't buy that on the internet.
Well, you can't autograph the wings, but we can autograph the T-shirt.
All right, big play, 4th down right here. Get up, fans. 4th and about 2. Fumby backs up, rolls back. He's being pressured. Oh, good stop. Good pressure. Hey, Emmanuel King.
Hey, the usual suspects.
All right.
And just like the movie, Emmanuel King is Kaiser Soze on the stop.
More, please. I'll take another one of those. Good stop. Good play by the defense. Good pursuit by Emmanuel King, number 6. Good catch out in the flats by yourself. It's lonely out there sometimes, but boy, you can shine when you make the play. 8:23 to go. That was a big stop. That was a big play in the game to keep the Black Knights out of the end zone. Handoff, round right in. Lance Jackson, good hard running tonight. Gain of about 6. 8 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. 2nd and 4. 3 wide outs right for the Blue Devils. Oh, handoff up the middle. He stopped right in his tracks right on the 20-yard line. Lance had nowhere to go but down. 7:30 and running.
Well, I'll tell you what, Bill, you might be able to stop one of the Jacksons, but you ain't going to stop them all.
Thunder and lightning. If this Jackson don't get you that, Jackson will. Third down. Big third down play here. We need a first down. We need to move the chains, keep running the clock. Lewis looks toward the sideline. Gets a signal from the staff. Takes a snap in the shotgun. Throws. Oh, good catch by you-know-who.
Old reliable, old faithful.
First down, Blue Devils.
And I would venture to say that Hayes Sutton is as good as anybody in the state on those type plays.
And he and that defensive back went round and around we go, and where we stop for a first down. 7 minutes, 7-0-0 on the clock. First down, Blue Devils on our own 32. Lewis has two wideouts either side. Cameron Jackson in the backfield. Behind him, he hands it to Cameron. He busts up the middle. Good run. He busts up good blocking right up the middle. Oh, some good pancake blocks. I see several white shirts on the ground. Good blocking. Good job, big guys.
Little inside zone play there, and Cameron uses his vision well. Like I said, you'll be able to stop one of the Jacksons, but not both of them, Bill.
First and 10. 6:24. Clock running. Moving the chains. Good drive. Handoff up the middle. Cameron Jackson. Hard run. You earned those three, Coach.
Absolutely.
When you got about 800 pounds of beef on your shoulders. Second down and 7 from the Norcross 47. Sims goes in motion. Hand off to Lance Jackson. He breaks right in. He breaks in the corner. He's at the 20, the 10, the 5. Oh, Norcross, Georgia. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Bill, he read that like the Wall Street Journal, baby.
Somebody close that gate. He's gonna leave the stadium down there. He looked like Bo Jackson running out of the end zone down there.
Well, that's a perfect outside zone play. And he saw his crease, and he hit that thing with authority.
Good blocking, good running, good speed, the whole package that time, Coach. D. Peralta ready to kick the PAT. Big turnaround there, Coach, in the last few minutes.
Much better.
Oh, a line drive. It's good.
Much better snap and hold, but the kick was left something to be desired. But hey, listen, they don't give you points for how they go through the uprights.
No style points. The Russian judge gave him an 8 on that one, but he still gets the point. So with 5:24 to go in the third quarter, our new score: Norcross Blue Devils 38, Central Gwinnett Black Knights 12.
Chase's Grill and Wingery brings fresh flavors, sizzling buffalo wings, and a warm family atmosphere to the historic city of Norcross, Georgia. Stop by Chase's for a great lunch or dinner from Tuesday through Sunday. If you are looking for the next favorite local hotspot, look no further than Chase's Grill and Wingery.
$5:24 to go in the third. We're ready to kick. There it goes. It's up. It's back. It's taking it at the 5. He's running across field, up the middle, spinning around. He runs past the 25. Down at, they're going to spot him at the 29.
A little positive output there on that return, but
not bad, not bad. Our special team. Good production overall. We've had
Right now, the special teams coach is in the head for that T-shirt, Bill.
that fickle Mo has basically stayed on the Norcross sideline tonight.
There you go.
1st and 10 from the Norcross 29. He throws in the flat to his favorite player, Wilkins. Justin Wilkins gains about 5. He ran hard. It looked like he ran about 10 yards to gain 5.
And sophomore linebacker Jalen Garner came out there and made that tackle.
Good stop. Good stop on the big guy. 2nd down. Fumby looks across the middle, throws across the middle. It's caught.
And he gets hit immediately by number 21, John Veer.
They move the sticks. 4:43 to go in the 3rd. Score 38-12. Throws across the middle. What good.
Good job, Jalen.
Fumby makes it look easy.
He does. What I'm liking right now, Bill, is some of the sophomore guys are getting a little bit of burnout here in this competition.
Our team's growing up tonight. Wilkins runs hard.
He's a load.
He's a good high school football player.
Absolutely.
The official says 1st down. 4:10. In the 3rd. Run clock run. 1st and 10 from the Norcross 41. Fumby looks across the middle, throws across the middle. He has number 11 with a good catch and a good stop. Gained about 7. Haven't mentioned a couple of our new sponsors tonight. Manhattan Pizza Exchange on Peachtree Corners. New York style pizza, Coach. You like New York things, so you might get some good pizza at Manhattan Pizza Exchange. Good pass.
Oh, gosh.
Ooh, that's too close for comfort. You've seen our ads tonight for Double Trouble training, so go to doubletrouble.com. They're making sure that athletes become the best they can be spiritually, mentally, and physically with individual basketball training at its best. I can speak for that. My grandson Tabo is in their camps, and it's just good all around. Gwinnett Car Care in Lawrenceville, Harris Circle. They offer complete engine transmission repair, state-of-the-art diagnostics. Good folks there at Gwinnett Car Care. Whistles? Haven't had as many whistles tonight, Coach. That's a good thing. Cleaner, less of those yellow flags.
I think the guys from Thursday night got the message.
Cleaner game, better focused, better execution.
Absolutely.
Third down, Black Knights. Bombi rolls to his right. He's being chased. He throws a little bit high and outside.
And what we had there was a stunt blitz by number 7, Tyler Moore, which caused Fomby to get rid of the ball a little bit earlier than
that in the first half. If he's comfortable, he's dangerous.
Right.
You've got to take him off his spot. Got to make him move.
Absolutely.
Put a little pressure. Put a little hurry on him.
If he gets a chance to set his feet and turn loose, he's one of the best I've seen here recently.
He's a good one. I wouldn't mind having him on my team. 3:34 to go in the 3rd. Is it 4th down? They got to go at this stage of the game. Fomby looking. He's being pressured. He's going down. Dropped at the 47. The ball goes over on downs. Another good stand by the defense.
Number 7, Tyler Moore.
As we used to say where I came from, good job defense.
And Tyron Long on that stop. Put pressure on Fomby, and the defense came to play tonight.
Oftentimes when the DBs get charged with pass interference, it's because their friends up front are not putting pressure on the quarterback, and they're having to stand there and cover a guy for 10 seconds.
Exactly.
And you're going to see a lot of yellow flags when you have to do that. So our guys up front, but as you said a while ago, he has to throw. so those down linemen can pin their ears back and go with abandon. 1st and 10, Blue Devils from our own 46. Toss, round right in. Cam Jackson, short gain. Good mix tonight, Coach Dwayne Dennis.
That we've had balance, and that bodes well for our football team. When we can run the ball to set up our passes, it makes us very hard to defend.
You can't cheat. You can't cheat up
Exactly.
on the run or on the pass. You've got to be honest about it. Handoff, up the middle. Good blocking. That's Lance Jackson. No, that's Cameron Jackson. One of the Jacksons. Just take your pick.
Same law firm.
They're both good. It's a first down, Blue Devils.
And Bill, the other thing that I want to, that we glazed on a little bit earlier is the fact that Lewis is getting a little bit healthy, so that now if you pressure him, he can escape and make some plays with his feet as well. And he hadn't had to do that as much, but he's capable now.
First down on the 40, on the plus side of the field. Toss this time around right in. Lance Jackson fighting. He fights forward for about a yard. They had him behind the line, and he pushed forward for about a yard.
My good buddy Moses Pryor from Black Knights made that tackle. His big brother at Ohio State would be proud.
Another good bloodline. 2nd and 10. Oh, the little fake up the middle. Oh, good catch. Is that Isaiah over there with that?
Let's see.
No, that's 18.
Anthony Inyaga.
That's easy for you to say.
I like to call him Alphabet. He got a lot of letters in that one.
3rd and 8.
AIA.
Go Blue Devils, we might say. 1:47, clock running. 3rd and 8 from the 38. Lewis looks across the middle, flips across the middle.
Oh,
Short
great
gain,
defensive
short
play.
gain by Lance.
And we're at that part of the field, Bill, where do you punt it? Do you go for it?
You might go for it.
Do you take a penalty and back up?
What are we going to do? We're looking at the sideline. We look like
I see punt team guys put on their helmets, so
from there, yeah, you can probably kick it as hard as you can. If it goes in the end zone, they get it on the 20. If they may catch it on the 2 and have to run it. So yeah,
maybe you take a penalty here and pull out your pitching wedge and try to pin them inside the
play clock is at 11 seconds.
inside the 5-yard line.
We're just going to. Looks like we're content to let the play clock run down.
And then call a timeout.
Coach Maloof is saying timeout right at the 1. So the referees are either calling timeout or they were trying to fly as they waved their hands over their heads with 47 seconds to go in the 3rd. We'll just hold it right here. We'll have halftime coming soon. We'll have half of the second half coming soon at the end of the quarter. 38-12. It's sort of been decided now. It's like what's the final score going to be?
Well, and if you listen closely, you'll hear the student section, and we believe will be coming here shortly.
Our favorite chant from the
blast from the past
from the student section. Fourth and 6. 47 seconds to go in the quarter. So we're going to punt from the 36. So see if he can pin them deep. Central Gwinnett doesn't really believe we're going to kick, so they're going to allow that kick to roll free when he does. And he does. It's kicked up. We're going to catch it back there inside the 10. Oh, Northern Central had a guy a little too close to it. Number 8 might want to get a little farther away as that ball's bouncing around inside the 10 back there. It almost bit him on the foot. So they will take over. It's 47 seconds. They will take over on their own 8, 1st and 10. They'll run a couple of plays maybe to wrap up the third. Black Knights have 2 wideouts either side. Mr. Wilkins in the backfield. Mr. Fomby, he fakes the handoff. He looks.
Pick!
Oh, intercepted.
Randy Cochran.
Randy Cochran with the ball. He's still on his feet. He's still fighting. He's running across the field now. He's at the 5. He's inside the 5. He's still on his feet.
Bill.
He's still spinning around. Now we got a rugby scrum going. And the referee's going to stop it. Oh, they blew their whistle back at the 4, and the scrum was going toward the end zone. I guess he thought, I don't know what he thought that, but.
And I believe, Bill, that's his second interception of the night, if I'm not mistaken.
Great game with Randy Cochran. So we have the ball on the 4-yard line, 16 seconds. We'll try to punch this thing in. That was one of the more ill-advised throws of the night.
Right.
But I think, like as you said earlier, he's got to throw. So we've got the upper hand. We've got the call. We're holding the trump cards. With when you get them behind the.
You can play zone coverage, pin your ears back, and just wait because it's coming in one of your areas.
Behind the 8 ball. First down, 1st and goal to go from the 4. We're in that Chase's Wingery red zone.
Hold out
Full
formation.
House. Push forward. The big guys are pushing. They pushed about 2 yards, 2 of those 4. Coach David Wright be proud of his big boys tonight. And that clock's running down. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're not going to get this one off to end the third quarter. They're going to have to go all the way down the field to the other end to punch it in on the baseball field end. So at the end of 3 quarters of play, our score, Norcross Blue Devils 38, Central Gwinnett Black Knights 12.
Chase's Grill and Wingery
That's
brings
surprising.
fresh flavors, sizzling buffalo wings, and a warm family atmosphere to the historic city of Norcross, Georgia. Stop by Chase's for a great lunch or dinner from Tuesday through Sunday. If you are looking for the next favorite local hotspot, look no further than Chase's Grill and Wingery.
Oh, no. My co-worker's from Valdosta, so I'll be getting.
No wasting time at all. We're so phenomenal. Come on and give me that. Gonna be mine every time.
All right, start the 4th. Everybody put your 4 fingers in the air and say 4th quarter. We're just outside the 1. Lewis Williams goes under center. Hands off. Is it a touchdown? Yes, touchdown. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Christian Sims took the straight handoff. The big guys up front gave him the opening and barreled into the end zone for the touchdown. Going to spread the wealth, spread the love. As you see the replay.
Well, you got to get them keying on the running backs and the quarterback, and you hand it to the inside up back and
the old shell play. Where's the P under? Which shell is the P under?
Looks like a little bit of a trap play there, and then he has a walkthrough.
The point after. Here's the kick. The snap, spot, kick, up. It's good. So, with 11:56 to go in the game, the new score, Norcross Blue Devils 45, Central Gwinnett Black Knights 12.
No wasting time at all. We're so phenomenal. Come on and give me that. Gonna be mine every time.
Different flavors make the world go around. And now try the flavor of hot honey mustard on the boneless wings meal. Served with crinkle fries, Texas toast, and a 22-ounce drink. Friends, family, flavor. Zaxby's. Indescribably good.
Got to get him in there and let him get some.
Might be Teddy Gasser time on offense next, but 11:56 we'll be kicking off, so we'll be on defense. 45-12 score.
And he likes him come in there and get some reps with a couple of the first-team guys before
it gets wild and crazy.
Right.
So we're ready to kick. See if we can reach the end zone with this. We've had a couple go right to that white chalk line that's on the goal line that the referee hadn't blown it dead. This one's a high pooch. He's going to be taken in at the 5. Nice high kick. He's crossing the 20. He's about up to 25. Good coverage. Good coverage again. Great tackling coverage by the kickoff team tonight. Spotted right at the 26. 11:48 to go in the game. Central Gwinnett has 1st and 10 from their own 26-yard line. Justin Fumby claps his hands, takes the snap, rolls, looks. He's going to keep. He rolls around the end. He breaks through. He's a hard runner. He's out to the 45.
It leads you to ask, why don't they run him more? Because he's more than capable.
He's got gun. He's got a gun in the arm, and he's got jets in the feet.
I tell you, Bill, somebody's going to get a good one with that kid.
He's got the whole package. 1st and 10. They move the chains for Central Gwinnett. 1st and 10 from their own 45. 11:30 to go in the game. Tommy barks his signals. He has 3 wide outs right. Oh, good defense, good stop, good pursuit.
Fomby had to come out for one play because his helmet came off. So they run a basic dive play.
Good handoff there.
To number 44, Mr. Wilkins.
Second and 7. Vomby drops back in the pocket. Looks. He's being pressured. He's going down.
Didn't see him.
Who was that on our stop? Number 43 for the Blue Devils.
Jihad Jackson.
Good stop. Good drop.
Good pursuit.
3rd and long. We're rushing 3. He's rolling out. Oh, he spun him around. He's still open. Who's the ball? 13 for Black Knights. He's spinning.
Good job.
He's going down behind the sticks. Ellis on the carry for Black Knights. We broke that one down early, Coach. Inside 10 to go. It's 4th and long.
Punt team's coming out. And I would pay attention to the snapping the punter here because they've had some difficulty earlier.
Number 19 back for Norcross.
Number 19 would be Desmond Johnson, senior.
Back to receive. But Isaiah's on the other side. Isaiah Wilson is. So let's see if Desmond can take this thing and get a return. There's a flag. Is it delay again? No, it's not delay again. It's going to be motion.
False start. That would be a 5-yard penalty.
Yeah, the flag from the umpire position. It's usually procedure. Fourth and longer. 4th and about 17. He'll be putting a foot to it out around the 30. So we should get, the snap's a little high. The rugby style kick is off. Takes it in. Oh, good pursuit by Central Gwinnett.
Good tackle.
I kind of chuckle at some of these spots when they grab him and spin him around and they spot it where they throw him down 2 or 3 yards back. But that's, I guess if I'm not willing to go out there, Coach, I shouldn't complain, should I? 1st and 10 from the 22. 9:06 remaining
And now
in the
some
contest.
of the younger guys are getting in, Teddy and
The backups.
Antoine Allen and Akil Taylor. So see if these guys come in and
Good experience. We're gonna need these guys down the stretch.
absolutely.
You never know when the guy in front of you goes down and you've got to jump. You got to be the first man up to get out there. 1st and 10. Teddy Gasser taking the snap. Hands off up the middle.
It looks like Mr. Michael Porter.
Michael Porter, big number 5, pushing hard. Michael ran hard yesterday in that JV game.
Absolutely.
So he should be ready. He should be a good warm up for tonight. Second and 5. Let's get set over here, guys. They're kind of jumping on the Texas 2-step over here outside that the hash. Teddy hands off up the middle again. We got short gain, if any. You know, with a big lead, you don't want to rub it in. You don't want to throw more than you have to.
And you want to get out of here healthy as well, too, Bill.
You want the clock to run, all those things. So it's kind of hard to fool them when it's a limited number of things you're going to be doing with your plays.
Absolutely.
3rd and about 6. From the 26. Teddy takes, looks, throws, crossing. Oh, a little bit high with the throw. There's a flag from that back judge, which usually means pass interference. That would move the chains.
And I'm going to tell you something, Bill. Antoine's one of the best in the business is running that slant and go. So if you don't grab him there, chances are you're gonna watch him take that for a score.
Our head official says pass interference against the Black Knights. 1st down. Coach Mark Sintech gives us a high five as he exits the press box from Central Gwinnett. We go way back with Coach Sintech when he played for Tally Johnson at Central back in the late 60s. Good guy. Good assistant coach, Mark Sintech for the Central Gwinnett Black Knights. 1st and 10, Norcross from the 41.
Teddy Gassert back.
Hand off just a little bit off tackle, gain of 1 or 2. 7:30, clock running.
And that was number 47, Janai Clark.
2nd and about 8. 7:20, clock running. Ball on the Norcross 43. Teddy Gassert looks over the defense. He lets his play clock run down a little more, runs more clock off. He keeps up the middle.
Oh.
He gained a yard. He gained a hard yard.
That was one of them that you should probably give to the running back on that one, Bill.
It's better to give than to keep sometimes.
I bumped into our JV quarterback, Harris Salata, last night, Bill, and he got injured on the last throw. And I said, Harris, how does Coach Dennis like his quarterbacks? He said, Coach, clean.
Yeah, I saw him lying in the end zone after the game last night, and
yeah,
a little slow to exit.
Yeah, try to keep our quarterbacks clean. 6 minutes to go.
3rd and 7. Teddy sends his back in motion, comes set. Throws across the middle. Good catch. Number 85. He's at the 30. He's at the 20. He's at the 10. He's at the 5. Hello, Norcross, Georgia. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Great catch.
Number 85, Jalen Green.
Jalen Green, great catch, great run, good wheels on after the yards after catch. You like that yak?
And let me tell you something. Teddy Gassert put it on the
Nice
money.
throw by Teddy Gassert. Like you say, Coach, you don't want to rub it in, but you've got Teddy off the bench.
Right.
He needs to practice.
He needs to get his rep.
You never know when he's going to have to come in.
And what a confidence builder.
Be the man.
What a confidence builder for him, Bill.
That next week or in 2 or 3 weeks, he may have to step in the fourth quarter and make that same throw when the game's on the line.
Got to be a good feeling.
Good for him. Get that touchdown pass in the varsity game. The PAT kicks up. It's good. 6:11 to go in the game. The new score, Norcross Blue Devils 52, Central Gwinnett Black Knights 12.
No wasting time at all. We're so phenomenal. Come on and give me that. Gonna be mine every time. Say
Different flavors make the world go around. And now try the flavor of hot honey mustard on the boneless wings meal. Served with crinkle fries, Texas toast, and a 22-ounce drink. Friends, family, flavor. Zaxby's, indescribably good.
With 6:11 remaining, Norcross will kick off to the Central Gwinnett Black Knights. Coach, the one thing we haven't seen tonight is the kickoff into the end zone. It's been right to that white chalk line. It's been as close as
we've been kind of puzzled, Bill, because we've seen a couple of them right there at the
straddling the white line as he catches it. Here's the kick. It's going to be taken in at the 5.
Oh.
He dropped it. He picked it up. He's crossing the 20. He's crossing the 30. It's a good run. He's crossing the 40. He's breaking into the clear. He's breaking it. One man left to get him. He did a foot race.
Come on, Jamal.
He's pulled down. And the flag. Not quite sure what the flag was for.
That was number 28, I believe.
Maybe for a horse tackle. Let's see. It'll have to be against Norcross, because there was only the Central Gwinnett runner and the Norcross tackler, either face mask or horse collar. And the referee says
personal foul,
face mask.
Did we get the number on that cab?
But Coach, in defense of the defender,
hey,
you've got to grab what you can grab.
It's either that or a touchdown.
It wasn't mean-spirited. And you've got your guys that don't play a lot in there now, so it
getting some experience.
As we said a while ago, it gets a little ragged. It gets a little crazy, wild and crazy at times when
Steve Martin, two wild and crazy guys.
Wild and crazy guys. 5:55. The fives are wild. First and 10 from the 11.
Oh.
And the Central guy.
And you give it right back.
The Central guy does the Texas two-step. First and 15 from the 16. But Mr. Fomby, that just gives Mr. Fomby more room to run his patterns.
I believe that's the backup, Bill.
Yeah, we got their backups in too. He hands off up the middle. He gains up to the 15. Second down and 14 from the 15. 5.5 minutes, clock running. Who's our new quarterback? Number 5.
Number 5 for Central Gwinnett is Skylar Adams.
Skylar Adams. Nice throw in the flat. Good run. He breaks one tackle. Gains 4. Back to the original line of scrimmage.
6'2", 180-pound.
Healthy young man.
Junior quarterback, so I got a feeling you'll be seeing him around these parts down the road.
We can see him next year when we go to the Castle next year.
Absolutely.
Third and 9 from the 10. Lobs it up. Throws it up. Incomplete. He dropped it.
Wow.
Nice idea.
Pass was incomplete, intended for number 11, Chairman King.
King couldn't hold on for the Black Knights. 4:37 left. Looking at some scores around the county, Archers now kind of turned it on late against Buford. Buford really gave them a fight for it earlier in the game.
Parkview's up on Milton, Walton up on Noonan.
He's going to try the same play again. Throw it up the same place. Did he catch it? He caught it. They said we were so close on that last time. Let's just try that again. And he lobbed that one right in. That was a nice throw.
Absolutely.
These backup guys are showing that they're not just bus riding chicken eaters. Somebody once said about some of the guys that make the trip.
And
these guys can play.
Number 11, Cameron King, the 6'3", 205 wide receiver, shows why he'll be one to look for here coming February during recruiting time.
Got some game. So Gwinnett going for the PAT. Go for the kick. There's a snap, spot, kick, up. It's good. So, with 4:30 left in the game, the new score, Norcross Blue Devils 52, Central Gwinnett Black Knights 19.
Not too much.
Double Trouble Training is here to make sure athletes become the best they can spiritually, mentally, and physically. If you're in the search for some elite basketball development, look no further than Double Trouble Training. Charles and Michael Pack continue to equip their athletes with the tools that are necessary for today's game. Check out www.doubletroubletraining.com for more information.
.430 left in the game. So the Norcross Blue Devils will be going on offense. Maybe we can burn the clock. Maybe we can have a 4-minute, 30-second drive here. Here's the kick. Taken in at the 10. Return up the middle.
Come on, Michael.
Michael taken down at the 26. Michael Porter with a good hard run. 4:21 to go, 1st and 10 for the Blue Devils from the Blue Devils on 27-yard line.
New quarterback in for Norcross, number 14, Baylor Amison.
Number 14, what's your quarterback's name, Coach?
Number 14 is Baylor Amison.
Baylor Amison. Is he a 10th grader?
He is a senior.
Getting some playing time.
Right.
Earn that letter. Right away. Hand off around right end. Number 20. He'll spin around. He make him work. Swing your partner around and around.
That's another one of the Jacksons.
The Jackson 3.
The Jackson law firm there. Stunt doubling his running backs. That's little Caleb, brother of Cameron.
Had to get in on the action here. Lost about a couple. Good long, yeah, 2. 2nd and 12 from the 25. Looking at play clock run down some. He follows the coach's order. He's a listener. 10, 9, 8. Now he slaps his hands, takes it. Hands off up the middle for no gain. Jackson the third is in on the carrier. 3rd and 16. 3:12 to go in the game. Run it again and run. 25-second clock hadn't even started. Our friend in the white cap says now. So we shouldn't snap. Yeah, he's gonna stand there with his hands on his hips and cool it for about 10 more seconds. He listened in class. He was here that day when they told him how to run that play clock down. Good job. Handoff right up the middle. Nice little game. Coach, there's your cheer.
Hey, that's music to my ears there, Bill.
We hadn't got to hear that enough lately. That's good to hear again. Fourth down, fourth and about 11. We need a good punt. Put it back and don't give them a short field to break the 20-point barrier. Play clock at 20 and running down. So we'll try to milk as much of that as we can. 1:55, clock running. We'll get the punt away, and they'll have about a minute and a half to run their offense. 5, 4, 3. We may not get one off here without a penalty. Yep, the 25-second clock just expired.
And that Archer Buford score is a final now, Bill, 48-24. And Archer is as advertised.
We could have warned our Buford Bull friends what they were going to experience over on the east side of Lawrenceville. Milton better be glad they caught Archer when they did.
Well, and I'll tell you what, Parkview they escaped by the hair of their chinny chin chin against Milton.
There's the kick. It's off. Crossing the 50. Good, nice kick. Bouncing at the 40. 41, spotted the 41, 1st and 10, a minute 30, 90 seconds left in the game. 1st and 10 for the Central Gwinnett Black Knights at their own 41-yard line.
Update from another region team, Meadow Creek up on Lakeside to cap 30-14.
Norcross, we're on the road next week at Parkview. We better learn from tonight and be ready.
Jungle.
Parkview is coming out of blazing this year. They're one of their best years in recent years.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be tough. It's going to be
we're
capable of doing it. We play like this, play a little
Absolutely.
better. It's going to be a fun ball game next Friday night over to Orange Jungle.
Good special teams play, minimize the mistakes with the penalties, and establish the run in the pass.
Down there on 5 Fort Trickham. Then we have Lakeside DeKalb the next week. Then we go to Berkmar. Good stop.
Number 6, the ball carrier.
1:15, clock rolling.
Number 63, Eric Birdshaw.
Eric Birdshaw.
Yo, we got the JV guys in there now. That looks like the guy that blast the watermelons and the cantaloupes on stage.
Gosh, Gallagher.
Eric Gallagher.
But he's not funny when he turns that corner and hits their quarterback. He ain't funny. He ain't looking for jokes there, Bill.
35 seconds, clock running. Are we going to get another playoff as officials? He's going to wait inside the 25. It's inside. He hadn't started it yet. Now he does. They don't have to snap it, but I think they're going to because they want to. 17-16. Central Gwinnett snaps the ball now. Throws it into the flat. Good pursuit by the team. Oh, they spin him around. He spins around, but he comes down at the 45. 1-0. There's your ball game. A hard game, a hard night. You never want to see high school athletes carried off the field. That puts a damper on the enjoyment of a victory here at Norcross. A good hard win, a much cleaner game, Coach.
Absolutely. As we said earlier, we're going to extend our best wishes to the Crosby family and Xavier. Hope that he has a speedy recovery. Aside from that, great night for the Blue Devils. Good special teams play. Offense was clicking early. Back to the special teams. I think everything kind of really got going for us with the fake punt. And that was sophomore Michael Porter catching that pass. So good concept, good design right there, and that kind of swung the big mo, as we like to say, and got us off to racing. Of course, it doesn't hurt to have Isaiah Wilson catching touchdown passes and Hayes Sutton extending drives with first down catches.
That autograph Chase's player of the game shirt. Hayes Sutton started fast. He didn't finish. Of course, it got salted away. We didn't have to go back to him much.
Exactly.
I would about say it would be Hayes Sutton night. Isaiah Wilson played great.
Right.
The Jackson clan played great.
Absolutely.
Lewis played great. The offensive line played great. The kicking team played great. The coaches coached great.
Absolutely.
The band played good. The cheerleaders were sharp. But the trainers, our production staff. I'm looking at my producer over here. I'm giving him 2 thumbs up.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
These our games are produced by video production students at Norcross. They do a great job.
Outstanding.
That
and you know, what a way to get the region play started off.
We had to do it. You can't come off if you don't win the first one. We're 1-0 in the region. This was win number 175 for Coach Maloof. He catches big brother tonight at win 175. So next week we'll be going for that 176.
Hey, we get to ring the bell tonight, Bill. It's been a minute.
So that at Thanksgiving dinner this year, that there will be a new Maloof leader in the clubhouse with wins. But he and the brother are Kevin and Keith are tied with 175 wins apiece. And Dad, they passed dear old Dad a few years ago. So great. There goes the players to ring the bell. That's the most trouble we've had all night, Coach. There it goes. One of those.
There you go,
Get
baby.
to ring the bell. All right. Coach, on behalf of the Norcross Network, the video production students, and everybody here, wish everybody a safe weekend.
We'd also like to say thank you to the softball coach.
Oh, thanks to our halftime guest.
Special guest.
Coach Armers and
Trent Jenkins and Chris Herndon for stopping by.
What inspiration they can be to the guys that are here.
Absolutely.
to see where they want to be, and it can be done. When they watch those guys on TV, it's like they were here. They wore the silver and the black and the blue of the Norcross Blue Devils, just like they're wearing right now.
If you get a chance to watch the New York Jets and you see Sam Darnold passing the number 89, you just remember he started catching passes here.
Go Blue Devils.
On to a state champion. So good luck to Chris Herndon and his family.
Chris, and there's more than just a guy named Alvin Kamara.
There you go.
Alvin kind of set the league on its heels a couple of years ago.
Right.
But as we said a while ago, Norcross is the second team in the state high school in the nation with a number of players in the NFL. What a great heritage to have.
Good to go.
All right, folks. Be safe. Be blessed. See you back in 2 weeks as the Blue Devils take to the road next week over to Orange Jungle against Parkview. So have a good night. We'll see you back in 2 weeks.